Hello, Paisley Papyrus friends. It's Elisa from Paisley Papyrus. It is the day before Thanksgiving, and you haven't seen me in a while. And that's because 2019 has been pretty crummy for me, but that is about to change. I decided, as some of you know, most of you know, I used to be a Fun Stampers Journey coach, and that didn't quite go according to plan. And because I like to make stuff, I thought maybe I'd go in a new direction in 2020. And that new direction is going to include Pampered Chef. So you will still see crafty things on my channel, most likely, but you will also see me learning to cook some fun meals and things for my family. I've realized that my teenagers need a little bit more than what I've been giving them. And so I have a young son, well, not young, he's 14. I have a teenager, my youngest son, likes to cook. So I thought this would be a fun thing to do with him. So you might see him on here from time to time. But in the meantime, I just got my kit. It's the day before Thanksgiving. I have a kitchen full of supplies ready to cook, and I got my supplies in time to cook them in. So I'm so excited. So I just thought I'd show you everything I got in my kit because that's fun. It is November 27th, 2019, and I got the biggest kit. So without further ado, let me show you what I got. So let's start with the small stuff. So I got the garlic and herb rub, and I got the Southwestern seasoning mix. I'm excited about these. I think that'll be fun to mix in with some recipes and see what we can make up out of that. I also got 2 of this bag. Now I thought it was going to be kind of a flimsy bag. I thought it was not really going to be anything special, but it's actually sectioned off. I can section it into 3 big sections here and then 2 long thin sections over here, which is kind of nice so that whenever I go do parties outside of my home, which probably won't be very many, I can carry all my goodies with me. And maybe I'll stash stuff in here as I take it off the counter. Anyway, I plan to do this mainly online with Facebook parties and YouTube to share with my friends out there in cyberspace. But so if you decide you want to book a party, let me know. I probably have a prize for you in here somewhere because I've been shopping from Pampered Chef for 20 years. This is the new quick slice. It is kind of like the egg slicer, but bigger. It has a bunch of little blades in it, so you can cut things like avocados and I don't know, I'm going to try potatoes tomorrow, maybe tonight, I don't know, one of the 2. So I'm kind of excited to try that. It's called the Pampered Chef Quick Slice. If you go to Paisley Papyrus on Facebook, you will find that I already have a virtual catalog uploaded, but in the meantime, if you want a catalog mailed to you, then drop me a note below and we'll correspond. I'll get your email address and your mailing address and I'll mail you out a catalog. I also got this fancy knife. It is just lovely to hold. I don't know what it's called. I want to say Sudoku, but that sounds like a game, not a knife, but I don't know. I'm excited to play with that one. This is, what is this one called? The Microplane Adjustable Coarse Grater. So the way this one works, if I can get it open, is it opens up. I don't know how to open it. I'll have to, oh, there you go. It's locked, that's why. Anyway, I'll figure out how to unlock it. It sets up like a little tripod, and then I have this food holder that I slide on it, and I can grate things with that. So those are 2 separate pieces, apparently, but I have those to grate some things. And then I have these. They're called the salad choppers. Now, I already have a set of these, so I'm going to get out my old one to show you. They are safety hatched back here with a red latch, and you open them like this, and you see they have 2 blades, and they're fantastic for cutting up cooked chicken or lettuce for your salad or anything like that. They're just so smooth, and I love them. So I did not mind getting a second one of that. I got these silicone prep bowls that I'm pretty excited to try. I don't have any of them. They have 3 sizes in here, and each size has a lid. We get the lid off the biggest size. So then, like, they're flexible, like, so I can mix things up and put them in here and then pour them into my cupcakes or pour them into any other mold, or if I'm using my KitchenAid mixer stand, I can pour into that without invading with the blades. So different lids for each of them, so I can put those in the freezer or the refrigerator or the dishwasher, I believe. Yes, bowl bowls are freezer, microwave, and oven. I can even put them in the oven. Probably not the lid, but the bowl itself I think I can put in the lid. Then I got the fun little silicone, let's see if I can get into these real quick, hot pads. There you go. So whenever I'm taking stuff out of anything hot, like the microwave or the oven, I can grip it with those. So that's kind of cool. I actually did not have a pair of those before, so that's fun. And then I have had a few of these for many years. These are your mix and scrape. This one's the small and this one is the regular size, so you can see the size difference. Both of those came in my kit. I have at least two. Now I have two more. So that's exciting because I use those virtually every time my dishwasher is run. One of these guys is in it. Then I got the garlic press. Now I have a knockoff garlic press, but I don't love it. And one of the reasons why I'm excited about this one is because it has the little cleaning guy right here, and it cleans out all of your little holes on here. But the really cool thing about it is it stores right here in the handle. So no more searching for, I think I lost my last one within 5 minutes of opening it. No more searching for the little cleaner thing to get the holes clean in your garlic press. I have never before in my life owned a juicer, but everyone who is a real cook tells me that this is the way to flavor your foods. Apparently my dog hears something outside and might start barking. I apologize. So I'm pretty excited about this. That's going to be a fun new thing for me. I am the kind of cook who is speedy and not foodie. I may become foodie, maybe, because I'm having fun, but let's be real, on a Tuesday night after I've gotten home from work, I'm really about speed and good food, getting it on the table fast. So here's a can opener. This is the Smooth Edge can opener. I have like 3 can openers already, but can never have too many can openers, right? I don't know. We'll see what happens with that one. Then I have the tongs. These are the silicone tipped tongs. They call them the large chef's tongs, but they have a silicone tip on them, which is nice because whenever you're getting into your non-stick cookware or flipping something over, you're not scratching up your surface. So, and they're gravity based. So whenever you hold it this way, they automatically lock. And when you hold it this way, they automatically open. So that's kind of cool. Let's lock them back up, move them out of the way. Now, let's see. I have a mix and chop already. I love this guy. In fact, I gave one away for Christmas 2 years ago, and the person I gave it to was so excited to have it. Then this is the mini serving spatula. I have another one of these guys as well. I don't know, maybe there'll be prizes. I don't know. Then we have, this is fun. I do not have these, the adjustable measuring spoon set. Oh, I just ripped right through that. So basically you set it to whatever you want. Like if you want 2 teaspoons, you move the black thing back, and this little hole is now 2 teaspoons worth of whatever spice you need. If you need a tablespoon, you move it all the way back. If you goes all the way up to a tablespoon and down to a teaspoon on the big one, and the small one is 1/8 of a teaspoon all the way up to a full teaspoon. He does not want to slide for me because I don't know. So, oh, there we go. He slid. Okay, so he slides. I guess I have him locked or something. Anyway, there's those. So that comes in your kit. Then we have, the cutest little, what do we call these things? I can't remember. I have the big one. I've had it for probably 20 years, and I love it. I think it's the coolest thing. This is called the mini measure-all cup. So it's tiny. Look at him. He's little. He's like that big. So you know how it is when you want to measure liquids, you measure on this side and you can pour it. And when you want to measure dry things, you measure on this side over here and you pull it down. He's really tight because he's brand new, but which is good because that means you get things like honey or syrup or something like that. You push it down like this, you fill it with the peanut butter, whatever it is that you're measuring, and you put it in there, and then you push it out into your dish and use your spatula to get off the last little bit. That way you're not scooping it all out of a traditional measuring cup. This is our, let's see, what is this guy called? Manual food processor. Now I already have one of these as well. So let me show you him, the real one, or my original one. So he works. I'm so excited, I'm throwing things everywhere. So it locks into place to save you space in your cabinet, and then you open it up and you put your tomatoes or your onions or whatever in here. And onions are my favorite thing because onions make me cry. And you just push it, it pushes so easily. Now also in the kit, which is exciting, I don't have one of these, is the lid. So once I finish like making my salsa or whatever, and I eat a little bit of it and I don't use it all, or my guacamole or whatever, I can take out my blade and then put this guy on top of it and store it in my refrigerator. So that's cool. I'm excited about that. I did not have that previously. So that is an accessory. Let me lock him back up and get him out of the way. Then this was actually on my wish list. I work in a school. Not that that matters, but anybody who goes to work might enjoy this. You know how in the break room there's always a cake or something, and there's never a utensil for you. So I wanted this knife to carry in my lunchbox so that I could slice off something or cut up an apple or whatever, because there's never anything there that's clean. And then I can rinse him off and put him back in his little cover. So that is the coated utility knife. So he was actually on my wish list. Then if you're familiar with the batter bowl, you got an upgrade. This is the new batter bowl as opposed to the other batter bowl. I've had my original batter bowls for also 20 years. I think I had a party 20 years ago, back in 1999. Actually, I just found the paperwork the other day. Back in 1999, so it was 20 years ago. And right after I got married, within a month, within the year of getting married, I had a Pampered Chef party. So I have batter bowls from that are still kicking, and now I have a new one. And then now I'm getting to the big things, which are kind of exciting. These are the things that I am most excited about. Before I get to that, you get 3 prep chop mats in your kit. One of the reasons why that's cool is because you can do all your prep work on here, and then you can drop your vegetables into your soup without them going all over your stove. So I'm excited about this. This is the Dutch oven, which it's the Rock Crock by Pampered Chef. So it's coated ceramic. So it's like it has all the functions of a regular Dutch oven, a cast iron Dutch oven, without being so heavy. And for me, the weight is imperative. Then I got a bar pan, which is very exciting because I lost my bar pan somewhere along the line. I think I took it to somebody's house with treats in it and then didn't bring it back from the party. But so now I have a new one, so I'll be seasoning that up and getting him moving. Probably with some potatoes or biscuits or something. Now this is the piece de resistance. This is the quick cooker that comes in it. I think it retails for $340 or something like that. My kit cost $259 with shipping. It was $274 and change, so just under $275. And it included the quick cooker. Now the quick cooker is a pressure cooker. So if you are familiar with an Instapot, it's virtually the same thing, but has more features. So this is my lid. I'm opening it for the first time. He pulls apart. He looks a little bit like, I don't know, some kind of cool little robot. And then he pushes on, and then I have all these buttons down here that you will see me using eventually as I prepare things. I am like, this and this were the reason why I bought it. That was really what kicked it off. And with that comes, let me take off the lid. With that in my kit came the ceramic bottom and the silicone lid that goes on it. So I can put this inside of here and I can cook like meat on the bottom and rice on the top and then have my entire meal on the table. So one last thing, I got a bunch of catalogs. As I mentioned earlier, if you're interested in the catalog, let me know, drop me a note, and I will get in touch with you about getting your email address and your mailing address and send one out to you. So I'm super excited. I hope you are too. I'm ready to say goodbye to 2019 and kick off 2020 with a bang with Pampered Chef. So I hope you'll join me. Thank you so much for watching today. And if you decide you want the kit, I will have a link underneath. I have done this before, so if you are just one of the kit snatchers in the world, I won't judge you. But my link is below if you decide that you want one of those, and you can just tell me I'm only here for the kit, or I really want to start this, or I want just a baby side hustle. Whatever you want, I'm good. Anyway, thanks for joining me. I hope you have a very happy Thanksgiving. Bye.